And a good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. I'm Brett Hendricks. Thanks for joining us today for High Plains League basketball action live from Syracuse. Today we're in the Barney Acres gym, and we have 4 games on the schedule for y'all here today. In the 75th annual Boys High Plains League tournament, it's the 54th Girls High Plains League tournament. The boys tournament started in 1951. The girls tournament started in 1971, but there was one off year that makes it a little bit that one off with the 20-year difference in this tournament. But the girls did not play a tournament in 1974 because when the girls started playing this tournament, they always played it in December as a preseason tournament. So they played in 73. Did not do it in December of 74 because in 1975 they started putting the girls and boys tournaments together at the same site. So that is why there's just a little bit of a difference, although there's a 20-year difference, but only because the ladies started playing basketball 20 years after the men did in the High Plains League. Our first game today will be the number 2 seeded Lady Mustangs of Southwestern Heights and the number 7 seeded Lady Spartans of Deerfield. Like I said, we have 4 games scheduled here today. Our second game will be the Lake and Lady Bronx, the number 3 seed, and the Lady Wildcats of Elkhart, who are the number 6 seed. And then starting at 6 o'clock, we will have 2 boys games for you right here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. The first game will be Southwestern Heights and Sublette. Heights is the 4 seed, Sublette boys are the 5. And then our nightcap will be the number 1 seeded Lake and Bronx and the number 8 seeded Wichita County Indians. So sit back, grab a cold one, sit there, and we'll bring you all the action here today live from the Barney Acres Gym in Syracuse. I'm Brett Hendricks along with my son Jared Hendricks on the production computer today. And our other color analyst today will be Kaylin King. And we might find some other things for her to do today, too. I might just get tired of talking, and I'll just let her and Jared take over. Yeah, and you don't even turn your volume up so you can tell me that either. You know, you never know if you can do it until you just try. You're not even going to turn your volume up, are you? As I said, our first game today will be the Deerfield Lady Spartans and the Lady Mustangs of Southwestern Heights. Let's look at the starters. First for Deerfield, they start this way. At wearing number 2, a 5'2 senior, Giselle Sines. Wearing number 3, a 5'9 senior, Brenda Harper. Wearing number 5, a 5'6 freshman, Astrid Gardea. Wearing number 10, a 5'11 sophomore, Saul Orpeza. And wearing number 15, a 5'9 junior, Ashley Hernandez. For the Lady Mustangs, once again, they are the number 2 seed in this tournament. And they start this way. Wearing number 2, a 5'7 freshman, Caitlin Reese. Wearing number 3, a 5'3 senior, Juanita Puentes. Wearing number 10, a 5'5 freshman, Mariah Mendoza. Wearing number 12, a 5'8 senior, Adeline Woods, and wearing number 20, a 5'6 junior, Layla Kisner. The Lady Mustangs head coached by Amanda Kisner, the assistant coach Nancy Hines. For the Lady Spartans, the head coach Mike Mata, assistant coaches Brett Smith and Amara Browning. Just under a minute, excuse me, just under a minute to go before we tip things off here at the Barney Acres Gym. 4 games going on in the Herndon Gymnasium here in Syracuse. Of course, these games were to be played yesterday, but due to the cold weather, the games were all moved to today. So 4 games here in Barney Acres, 4 games going on in Herndon today as well. And we'll try to keep track of all of it, and we'll look at the bracket here as we have time during the broadcast and during the rest of the day. But I want to thank everybody for joining us for High Plains League basketball action here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. And of course, we are the home of Lake and High School sports.
Good afternoon and welcome to the first round of the High Plains League tournament for 2025. First up for the visiting Deerfield, we have number 2, Giselle Sands. For the Mustangs, starting as number 2, Caitlin Reese. Next up for Deerfield is number 3, Brenda Harper. And now for the Mustangs, number 3, Juanita Puentes. Next up for Deerfield, we have number 5, Ashford Gardea. And next for the Mustangs, we have number 10, Mariah Mendoza. And for Deerfield, we have number 10, Sol Orteza. And next for the Mustangs, number 12, Adeline Wood. And last but not least for Deerfield, we have number 15, Ashley Hernandez. And finally for the Mustangs, number 20, Layla Kistner.
And good luck to both teams.
Lady Mustangs will be the home team, going from our left to our right in this first quarter. Deerfield in the road, red uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed in black. Deerfield comes in 3-6. They lost their last appearance at Elkhart, losing to the Lady Wildcats by the score of 47-32. Lady Mustangs come in 9-1 on this season, and their last contest back on January 7th, their last contest last Friday, they defeated Syracuse by the score of 49-17. These two teams have met once before on this season, and Southwestern Heights downing the Lady Spartans by the score of 73-9 on January 7th. Opening tip is controlled by Deerfield. Southwestern Heights comes out in a 2-3 zone. Gordea with it out front. Now a turnover picked off by Puentes. Puentes takes it to the hoop and lays it up and in. Southwestern Heights on the board early. They lead it 2-0. Got a foul in the backcourt. Mendoza and Puentes both in the backcourt, but the foul will go to Mariah Mendoza. That is her first team foul on the Lady Mustangs in this quarter. Full court pressure by Southwestern Heights. Giselle Signs has it stolen away, but Deerfield takes it back. Sol Orpeza able to keep it in the possession of the Lady Spartans. Ashley Hernandez takes to the baseline, now picked off by Juanita Puentes. 2 trips down, 2 steals by Puentes, and the layup good by Layla Kisner. Four nothing early. Southwestern Heights with the advantage. Deerfield works it across the timeline. Hernandez working against Puentes. Now back to Hernandez on the wing. Inlet pass Orpeza. Orpeza off the baseline. Adeline Woods with the fingertips on it. Now the pass up the floor. Kisner, the layup. A little too short on the attempt and a foul on the rebound. And that foul will go against Caitlin Reese. First foul on Reese, second foul on the Lady Mustangs. Fernandez with the inbound. They find Orpiz in the middle of the floor. Now they work across the timeline with Astrid Gardea. Gardea on the wing, up top to Signs. And the Lady Spartans set it up. Once again, 2-3 zone defense played by the Lady Mustangs as Deerfield works it around the arc. Signs in the corner. Long pass up top to Hernandez. She'll hand it off to Gardea. Has it stolen out in front. Kisner, the layup, good this time. Layla Kisner with 4 points. And a turnover in the backcourt gives it back to the Lady Mustangs. Substitutions, Ashley Weiberg and Yasleen Lujan in for the Lady Spartans. I was writing down some substitutions. I missed who made the basket.
Layla Kisner.
Okay, so Layla Kisner now with 6 of the 8 Southwestern Heights points. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout called by Deerfield.
Yeah, it was number 20.
Okay. Hey, nice for you to join me, both of you.
It wasn't turned on, sorry.
And you weren't reaching over to do it. I know your arms are long enough.
Okay, I do got a question,
Okay.
though. So obviously no shot clock here, but when we get to Garden City, are they going to use that?
Yep.
So the rest of the tournament there, in the main gym at least, is going to be shot clock?
There will be shot clock in the back gym as well.
Oh, okay.
Garden City Community College installed shot clocks in the back gym.
Now, does Syracuse's main gym have shot clock?
No.
Okay.
They did not elect to do the shot clock this year, which by Keisha, that was a volunteer basis. And Lakin is the only team in the High Plains League that is utilizing the shot clock.
So definitely be some different basketball played come Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, definitely. Caitlin Reese with the steal. Layup from the right side, gets the roll, and the basket is good.
Couldn't remember if I asked you that question yet or not. We've probably talked about it, but I've slept since then.
Adeline Woods with the steal up the floor. Reese stops off the glass, too strong. Put back, bouncing over the rim. It won't go. Kisner with the rebound. Excuse me, that was Woods with the rebound. Kisner out front with the 3. It's in and out. And a foul will be called on Southwestern Heights. Foul will go against Caitlin Reese. That is her second. Into the lineup for Southwestern Heights, Leslie Garcia and Melanie Cox. Deerfield with the inbounds on the right baseline and off the hands of Gardea, and it's out of bounds back to the Lady Mustangs. Yeah, it'll be interesting, especially for the teams that don't utilize the shot clock. And I don't know that anybody really in the High Plains, well, nobody in the High Plains League has utilized it at all, other than Sublette playing at Lakin. Cox hits the backside layup. And that might be about it as far as league teams playing in Lakin. So it will be different.
Yeah, because we had our throwback game, which didn't use one.
Yep. Foul on the drive by Lujan. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Another Southwestern Heights foul, and that foul will go against Melanie Cox, her first, 4th team foul on the Lady Mustangs. Free throw is up. It's my buddy JD. I don't know if I need to answer. Are we on the air?
Yeah, we're good.
Here,
Take it if you need.
you do it. You talk to him. Okay, they put the free throw up on the other side. There we go.
Number 22, Melanie Cox.
Melanie Cox with the 3. Sorry, I had a phone call come in, and I don't take phone calls while I'm on the air. Now, I'll take text messages when someone says, hey, you're not on, or you're buffering, or it froze up, or something like that. But I don't take phone calls while I'm on the air. But I had Jared take care of it. We all good? Deerfield to inbound on their baseline. Long out front to Weibert. And stolen away by Puentes. Juanita up the floor. Layup is good.
Just give him a call after this game. It's nothing important.
Oh, I know what he wants, though. The announcement that was made today, I'm sure. So I'm sure that's what he's going to do. My word travels fast. Foul out front by Puentes. And that will be 5 on Southwestern Heights in this first quarter, 5 in 5 minutes. Gardia with the free throw. Off the mark. I didn't catch who made the first free throw for Deerfield.
I thought it was Lujan, wasn't it?
You are right. That's why you make the big bucks.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Gardia missed both free throws there. Yeah, you make the big bucks for those heads-up observations. 3 from the near side off the front iron, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Brenda Harper. Outlets to Signs. Signs crossover, now looking to get across the timeline. She does. And the pass off the fingertips of Lujan gives it back to the Lady Mustangs. 2:36 to go, opening quarter in this first round matchup of the 2024 United Wireless High Plains League Basketball Tournament here in the Barney Acres Gym at Syracuse. 3 from the left side. Kisner, too strong, bounces over the backboard, and it'll go back to Deerfield. One of my favorite times of the year is the High Plains League Tournament.
Can be for me sometimes, because we go from high school High Plains League straight into one more week, and then we got middle school High Plains League. So kind of stressful jumble of 2 weeks for me.
Loose ball taken away by Southwestern Heights, but they throw it away to give it back to the Lady Spartans with 2:17 to go in the quarter.
A lot of traveling in 2 weeks.
Boy, no kidding. You know what, though? and a lot of people won't really like my analogy here, but you know what? It's great for Lakin. We only have to go to Garden City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you know, some from, you know, like Elkhart, Stanton County, they don't like to hear that, but
I say Sublette's the same way.
yeah, 30. Thought he said a 30-second timeout, but Deerfield's setting down. Well, they're setting down, so he changed it to a full. And we'll keep it right here. We will periodically run through some ads during the broadcast. They are definitely Lakin sponsors. And one thing that we will ask of you that are watching, if you do come to Lakin and you visit those businesses, please let them know that you appreciated their support for Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube and LakinSports.com, because without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So if you ever get a chance, thank them for what they do to make what we do possible. Deerfield after the timeout, the inbounds in the backcourt. Hernandez playing catch with Giselle Signs. Now Signs looking for space. Takes it to the far side and just does beat the 10-second count. Stolen away now by Caitlin Reese. Near corner 3 off the flat of the rim, won't go. And Southwestern Heights keeps it alive with the long rebound by Leslie Garcia. Three from the left side, that's short. And it'll stay with the Lady Mustangs. Brooke Basham also into the lineup for Southwestern Heights. The shot there by Leslie Garcia was blocked. Deerfield has it going the other way. Just over a minute to go in our first quarter. Foul on the drive, the foul before the shot. Gordea got it to the rim and made the basket, but the foul was on the floor before the shot, but she'll shoot two. Foul is on Melanie Cox, her second. Free throw strong. And Astrid will get a second opportunity here. And that one's short. Rebound to Caitlin Reese. And she's across the timeline with 1:05 remaining in the quarter. Three from the near side, way off the mark. And it'll go back to the Lady Spartans. Jackie De La Torre with that attempt. Pass on the far sideline knocked away by Basham. Deerfield will keep it in front of the Southwestern Heights bench. 50.6 seconds to go in the first. Into the low post. Orpeza missing the shot. Southwestern Heights with the rebound. Reese across the timeline takes it to the left wing. Thought about the three. They work it back around the arc. Now she'll fire from the left side. Too strong. Ashley Hernandez with the rebound had it knocked away, and Deerfield will keep the possession. Bardea in the paint, but has it stolen away by Basham, and a foul. Oh, a traveling violation in the backcourt. We'll give it back to Deerfield. 21 seconds remaining in the quarter. Lob inside, Orpeza. From the short baseline, short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Melanie Cox. Outlet to Reese. 12 seconds across the timeline remaining in the quarter. Left side drive, baseline, and a traveling violation. Deerfield basketball, 5.1 seconds to go in the quarter. Pressure by Southwestern Heights, a steal, but Melanie Cox can't get the shot off in time. So 8 minutes are in the books in this opening round matchup between the Deerfield Lady Spartans and the Lady Mustangs of Southwestern Heights. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter for you right here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Did it crash the whole thing? We just need to minimize that.
You can't minimize it.
there was.
Where you going?
Lakin had Red Rips from Medill, CGA, Main Street, Winwecker, Children's, Winwecker, East Highway 50, East Highway, Flashbacks, Dyke, West Communications, Lakin, the Golden Main Street, Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610.
Issues when we were getting set up with our OBS, our streaming platform, for some reason, has a mind of its own today, I guess. 3 out front, good, by Mariah Mendoza.
Okay. Should be back. Good to go.
Okay. Stolen away in the backcourt. Juanita Puentes layup is good. Puentes now leading the way with 9. And a foul in the backcourt. I believe that will go against Puentes. No, that'll go against Mariah Mendoza. That's her second. First foul on the Lady Mustangs in the quarter. Deerfield across the timeline with it. Weibert looking for help. And it's stolen away once again. Puentes comes up with the loose ball on the drive. She will draw the foul on Astrid Gardea. First foul on the Lady Spartans. For the game, they had no fouls in that first quarter. Puentes at the line to shoot 2. Puentes on the season a 59% free throw shooter. Hits the first one. Lady Mustangs average 48.6 points per game. Deerfield averaging just 24.7 on the season. Puentes with both free throws. Now in double figures with 11. And it's a 26-point Lady Mustang lead. Ashley Hernandez on the right wing, guarded by Kisner. Off the screen of Gardea, dribbles near side. And we have a tie-up. Arrow points to the Lady Spartans. Gardea out front, working against Puentes. That was almost a 5 count, but it's eventually stolen away by Juanita Puentes. Up the floor, off the foot of Mendoza. Oh, they're going to say last touch by Deerfield.
It went off the
Did it? Okay.
Deerfield's foot.
Well, I'm having to look through the rail here too, so.
Yeah.
Kisner, the drive, stops from 6 and lays it off the glass. Kisner with 8. And a foul on defense. That will go against Mariah Mendoza. That will be her 3rd foul. Caitlin Reese and Melanie Cox back into the lineup for Southwestern Heights. Hernandez with the inbounds. Korpezic. Pass off the glass, shot good by Brenda Harper. Nice execution there by the Lady Spartans off the inbounds. Kisner, the drive in the paint, and hits the runner. Kisner now in double figures with 10. It's a 28-point Southwestern Heights lead. steal by Puentes. Takes it across the timeline. Melanie Cox with the ball fake. Takes to the baseline now, out to Kisner. Kisner sidestep, misses the layup, and the rebound comes off to Ashley Hernandez. Hernandez brings it across. And a timeout called by Deerfield. 4:28 to go, first half. It's been all Southwestern Heights as they lead at 31-3. Let's look at some history for the Lady Mustangs in this tournament. Once again, they came into this game 9-1 on the season so far. Their last High Plains League title came back in 2012. The Lady Mustangs do own the distinction of most High Plains League girls championships with 13. And they also have appeared in the most championship games at 19. Lady Mustangs won 5 straight on 2 different occasions, winning 5 straight from 2006 to 2010 and from 2000 to 2004.
Special thanks to United for the continued generous sponsorship of the United Wireless.
So the Lady Mustangs, although have not had the success lately, but have had a successful history in this High Plains League basketball tournament. Deerfield basketball, just under 4.5 to play in the second quarter. Gordea with it, top of the key. Stops, work it right side. Hernandez, shot blocked by Puentes. Loose ball picked up by Orpeza. And a foul against Deerfield on the rebound. And the foul will go against Brenda Harper. That is her first. Kisner from the right wing, stops on the baseline, kicks it back out front to Puentes. They work it around the arc. Melanie Cox inside. And Adeline Woods missed the shot, but able to save the rebound back in to the Lady Mustangs. Kisner with the ball fake, high off the glass, stepped in off the baseline. It won't go. And the rebound comes off to Astrid Gardea. Has it knocked away at midcourt, but we've got a tie-up. But the arrow points to Southwestern Heights. 3:27 to go, first half. Lady Mustangs basketball leading by 28. Our next game on the schedule will be the Lakin Lady Bronx and the Lady Wildcats of Elkhart. Lady Bronx the 3 seed, Elkhart the 6 seed. And then we will have 2 boys contests to round out the night. Foul on the inlet pass. That foul will go against Ashley Hernandez. That's her first. Team's second of the quarter. Reese, left wing 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Giselle Signs with the rebound. Looking for help and finds the outlet in Ashley Hernandez. Back to Signs at the free throw line. Harper's tied up. Oh, they're going to get a foul there instead of a tie-up. And the foul will go against Adeline Woods. That's her first. Steal out front on the inbounds. Puentes takes it the distance and lays it up and in. Puentes now with 13. Shot in and out, won't go. Rebound comes off to Melanie Cox. Hands it off to Puentes. Left wing. Kisner, now they work it back to the left wing with the 3. by Leslie Garcia. Garcia with the rebound. Out to Kisner. She hits the three. Kisner now with 13. Kisner and Puentes tied for game high honors in this first half, and Puentes now has a chance to take the lead back with the steal and hits the layup. Gardea on the right wing. Shot off the glass, too strong. And a timeout called by Southwestern Heights.
United continues to be a proud major sponsor of the United Wireless High Plains League basketball tournament. United offers communication services throughout Southwest Kansas.
I'm tired of cell
Remember
phones.
to support the local companies that
Got my
support
personal one that's
local
going off. I got a
communities.
work one here that's going off.
Visit getunited.com to learn more.
I'd love to go back to the days without them. Life was so much simpler.
I don't even know.
You say that now.
Yeah.
Not to say that they're not handy, but you know what? It was nice to be able to just go somewhere. A phone didn't ring. The official gave up on the Lady Mustangs coming out of the timeout. He just dropped it on the floor, started the 5 count. But you know what? I don't blame him. If you're not going to break the huddle when that first horn blows, you got to be breaking the huddle. You got to be getting out of there. Second horn, they were still in the huddle, so you know. Ball tipped away. Let the Lady Mustangs keep the possession. Off the baseline. Shot too strong by Mendoza. Deerfield with the rebound. Across the timeline is Ashley Hernandez on the right wing to Giselle Sines. Lob into Orpeza and tipped away. And now up the floor. Layup is short by Mendoza. And the rebound to Ashley Hernandez. Hernandez brings it up the near side. Up to Harper. Orpeza turns. Short on the attempt. Southwestern Heights saves it back in. And now controlled by Mariah Mendoza. 15 seconds to go in the first half. And that last shot was good by Leslie Garcia, and that takes us to our halftime break. Our score at the half, Southwestern Heights 40, the Lady Spartans of Deerfield 3. We'll take a timeout, come back, look at the halftime numbers. We'll also look at the brackets here in the High Plains League basketball tournament, look at some records, different things like that, just enough to pass the time away. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. We're going to play a laundry list of all of the sponsors to make Lake and Bronx Sports U2 possible. We're back after this.
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lake Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lincoln and Garden City, the Agency of Lincoln and Garden City, Lincoln Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lincoln High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lincoln, great food and great times. Win Wechter Shelter Insurance, Lincoln at the red, white, and blue shelter sign, East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lincoln Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lincoln, a pharmacy you can trust. The Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, Player of the Game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Broncs and the Lakin Lady Broncs, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're at the half of the opening game of the 2024 United Wireless High Plains League Basketball Tournament. Lady Mustangs of Southwestern Heights on top of Deerfield by the score of 40-3. Scoring for Deerfield, Brenda Harper with 2 points and Yasleen Lujan with 1 point. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Deerfield 1 for 6 from the stripe in the first half. For the Lady Mustangs, Juanita Puentes leading away with 15 points. Layla Kisner following with 13. Melanie Cox with 5. Mariah Mendoza with 3. And Caitlin Reese with 2. As I mentioned, there are other games going on in the Herndon Arena here in Syracuse. And if I can read the bracket correctly, trying to see which other games. Number 1 seeded Wichita County, they are taking on Sublette. Sublette, the number 8. Syracuse, the number 4, and number 5 Stanton County, they will play tonight at 6 o'clock. So right now, Wichita County and Sublette are in action. Trying to convert all these times of games that got switched today. So the 2 games in Herndon this afternoon, Wichita County girls and Sublette, and right after that one will be Syracuse, Stanton County. Boys games tonight, the 2 games here in the Barney Acres will be Southwestern Heights and Sublette, and the nightcap will be Lakin and Wichita County. Lakin is the number 1 seed in this tournament, Wichita County the number 8. Southwestern Heights the number 4 seed, Sublette number 5, and in the Herndon Arena Herndon Gymnasium tonight. 6 o'clock, it'll be Stanton County, the number 3, and the number 6 Elkhart Wildcats, and then the nightcap, the number 2 seeded Syracuse Bulldogs and the Deerfield Spartans, who are the number 7. Of course, winners from today will advance, on the girls' side, will advance to the Thursday semifinals at the Conestoga Arena on the campus of Garden City Community College. The boys semifinals, the boys winners will advance to Friday night semifinals. So weather should not be a factor from here on out with the High Plains League tournament, and it should go back to the regularly scheduled bracket. But girls action on Thursday, winner semifinals, consolation semifinals, and then on Friday, semifinals on the boys' side. And then on Saturday, a full slate of games. And of course, here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube, we will have, depending on how Lakin finishes today, that we'll know a lot more about our schedule on Thursday and Friday after today's games are completed. But on Saturday, right now, the tentative schedule would be the 1 o'clock game at the Conestoga Arena, and then we would do the 2:30 afternoon, third place girls, 4 o'clock, third place boys, and then both championship games. So 4 games today, 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and 5 on Saturday. So a full slate of games. We won't get everybody on the air, and I do apologize for that. But we're going to do as many games as we possibly can. And right now it's setting at 13 games this week that we will be able to bring you here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. The defending champions, the Wichita County Lady Indians, they are the defending champions of this tournament after defeating Lakin last year by the score of 69-53 to win the title. And the Lake and Bronx are the defending champions after a 70-62 win over Sublette a year ago. Lakin has won 4 out of the last 5 High Plains League Tournament championships on the boys' side. Looking at some records in this tournament, most points scored individually in a game for the girls. Addison Scott scored 40 in 2022. And the boys' record is also 40, and that record shared by Chris Swan of Hugoton. He scored those points in 1984, and Barry Lucas of Sublette with 40 points as well, scoring those in the championship game against Lakin in 1988. Chris Swan also owns the record for most points scored in the tournament at 104. He also holds the most field goals in a game with 19, most field goals in a tournament with 39. So needless to say, Chris Swan in 1984 was a hot hand in the High Plains League basketball tournament. Most points in a tournament for the girls, Jamie Talbert of Elkhart holds that record with 96. Addison Scott with 16 field goals in that 40-point game in 2022. So a lot of different records here in the High Plains League tournament program. Team records, the highest winning score on the girls' side is 84 points. The highest score for the boys is Lakin with 92 points. That set last year in the opener. And here's the interesting ones. The lowest winning score on the girls' side is 15 points, set by Lakin in 1972. The lowest winning score on the boys' side, Syracuse, scoring 33 points in 2011. And I've about had it with that speaker right directly over top.
Yeah, I was going to try to turn my
turn
pick up
gain,
a little bit.
Yeah, turn the gain down a little bit. Yeah, don't even need the speaker on this side. Turn it off. There's nobody sitting over here anyway except us. And all that speaker's going to do is get me in trouble with YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to talk as much as I can just so I can't get in trouble with the music. So we're about set to start our second half. Deerfield will have the opening possession. Southwestern Heights with the 40-3 lead. If you're just joining us, that score is correct. Southwestern Heights jumped out to a 12-0 lead. Led 17-1 at the end of the first quarter. Deerfield with the opening possession of this second half. Pass inside to Orpeza, knocked away, but Hernandez picks it up for the Lady Spartans. Signs in the corner.
Ow.
Up the floor, Kisner. Layup, too strong. And with the rebound is Ashley Hernandez. I bet you're glad to see him, huh?
Yeah.
And who made that, Jared?
Good question. Hold on.
We've been interrupted up here, so shot from the near side off the mark by Gardea.
Not the blue 20.
Okay.
Kisner. I thought it was Coulter to begin with.
Oh, you
Sure.
Oh. Do have a halftime score from the Herndon Gymnasium Wichita County on top of Sublette by the score of 42-9. Wichita County, the #1 seed and the defending champion of this tournament. Gardea from the right side. And the loose ball to Signs. Pass into Orpeza. Stripped away by Adeline Woods. Up the floor. Puentes near side 3. Good by Caitlin Reese.
2.
That's 2? Okay.
Ref signaled 2, but they put 3 on the board.
Oh. At the free throw line, Harper, they work it near side. Gardea steps in, can't get the roll. Rebound comes off to Woods. Outlet to Caitlin Reese. Kisner in the paint, pass tipped, but Lady Mustangs control. Puentes resets the offense. Reese with it on the near wing, guarded by Gardea. Deerfield in a 2-3 zone. Lady Mustangs working it around the arc, up top to Reese, near side. The 3, in and out, won't go by Mendoza. And the offensive rebound comes off to Caitlin. Caitlin will fire from 3 in the corner and hit it. Caitlin Reese now with 7 points for the Lady Mustangs.
Well, we're going to be off 1 point this whole game. So I don't think the scores table picked up that he counted that first one as a 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe they'll figure it out later, but.
Well, keep an eye on it up there. 3 from the near side by Layla Kisner is good.
Unless maybe the far official put it up, but the near one didn't.
Yeah, because see, I've got 50 on my score, and you've.
Yeah, it should be.
I think they're having a discussion, maybe at the table about it, maybe, I hope. I don't know. They're probably not. They're probably talking about the weather. and we can say that because we know who's at the table, but.
Oh, yeah, that was a 2.
Oh,
the table even, she even told the table it looked like. She went up and then she put only 2.
Okay.
So they just might have to fix that.
Yeah. I'll go down and question the table. Say, hey, figure it out.
Yeah, we're right for once. Paid attention.
Basket good by Ashley Weibert from 10. On the right side, off the mark, Mendoza with the offensive rebound. Long pass, cross court. Kisner drives baseline. That's off the front iron, won't go. And the putback good by Leslie Garcia. Pass off the fingertips and out of bounds. We'll go back to Southwestern Heights. Bryn Harmon into the lineup for the Lady Spartans.
Another 2.
By who?
Layla Kisner.
Okay. Kisner now leading all scores with 18 points. And the lead is now 50.
20 points.
And another layup by Kisner. She has 20. And a timeout called.
Full.
And I think they're going to question that now because Scripps down at the table too. Matt Scripps, he keeps the book too. So
look at us being right for once.
they need to look up here. I'm trying to tell them it was a 2.
56.
And I think Oh, they went the wrong way now. It's 62.
Yeah. Just gave them a lot of points.
Boy, that was a touchdown instead of a three-pointer, right?
There it is.
There it
Look at
is
that.
now, 56. Way to go, Coach Gripsick. Figured you got it. Way to go. Steal by Kisner. Cross court, Puentes. Puentes drive is short, and a foul called on the Lady Spartans. I believe that'll be on Ashley Hernandez. And that'll put Puentes to the line to shoot 2. Puentes attempted 2 free throws, the only 2 attempted by Southwestern Heights so far. She hit both of them in the first half. And hits that one. Second opportunity coming up. And got the roll. Puentes was 17 now. And the lead is 53. 3:13 remaining in the third quarter. Gordea dribbles to the baseline, now looking for help. And the outlet is stolen away by Kisner. Kisner, layup, no good. Rebound is no good, and the rebound comes off to Giselle Sines. Sines, bounce pass up the floor, picked off by Melanie Cox, and the Lady Mustangs have it going the other way. Kisner from the far side in the paint, dish near side. Garcia with the head fake. And they're going to say last touched by Saul Orpeza. Southwestern Heights to inbound on their baseline. 2:36 remaining in our third quarter. Opening round matchup of the 2024 United Wireless High Plains League Basketball Tournament. 3 from the near side is short. Offensive rebound by Puentes. The reverse layup is good. The winner of this contest will face the winner of our next contest, and that will be Lakin and Elkhart. 3 from the left side by Sines, in and out, won't go. And the rebound off the hands of the Lady Mustangs, out of bounds. Jackie Delatorre into the lineup for Southwestern Heights, along with Jaslyn Juarez. Juarez with it on the right wing. Up top 3, short. And the rebound comes off to Ashley Hernandez. Outlet to Sines. Giselle brings it up the floor. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Kick pass, left wing, 3, good by Ashley Hernandez. Three from the near side by Leslie Garcia. Won't go. And the rebound to Ashley Hernandez. Gardea from the near side, missed the shot, but a foul will be called against Brooke Basham. First foul on Basham. That'll send Gardea to the free throw line. Astrid has struggled from the free throw line, missing 4 straight. And hits this one. In our upcoming game, I really expect to hear a little bit more out of you, too. Well, at least your volume's turned up, but I didn't even think it was turned up. Astrid missed the second free throw. Got to give me somebody to talk to.
You're pretty good at talking to yourself, don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Shot attempt in the paint by Basham. Missing. Deerfield with the rebound. Hernandez back up top to Sines. Gardea on the right wing. They'll work it around the arc. Gordea fires from 16. Too strong, and the rebound comes off to Adeline Woods. And she'll hand it off to Jaslyn Juarez. Far corner, Melanie Cox, inlet pass to Woods. They'll kick it back out. 3, too strong. And Southwestern Heights controls, and a foul will go against Astrid Gordea. That's her second team foul of the quarter. Shot by Basham was blocked, and the loose ball picked up by Giselle Sines. Gordea at the buzzer, won't go. And that'll do it for our third quarter. Lady Mustangs adding to their lead as they will lead it after the 3 quarters of play, 60-8. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We go to the fourth quarter. Brett Hendricks with you as the Lady Mustangs will have the possession to start the fourth, and a traveling violation on the drive by Leslie Garcia. Will be a running clock in this fourth and final quarter. Southwestern Heights will improve to 10-1. Deerfield will fall to 3-7. And Southwestern Heights will advance to Thursday's semifinal against either Lakin or Elkhart, that game to follow. Backcourt violation called against the Lady Spartans. It'll be Lady Mustang basketball. Ashley Weibert into the lineup for the Lady Spartans. Caitlin Reese with the inbound. And a traveling violation in the corner. And it'll go back to Deerfield. Lindanas Puentes into the lineup. Lopeza with it out front. Almost stolen away. Now they find Ashley Hernandez. Hernandez drives, knocked away, and stolen by Mariah Mendoza. Up the floor, Garcia with the walk, and it goes back to the Lady Spartans. 6:15 and running. That is the clock in our fourth quarter. And thank everybody from Deerfield and Southwestern Heights that have joined us here this afternoon. Glad you've been able to watch this contest from the 2024 United Wireless High Plains League Basketball Tournament. First rounds today. All first round games today here in Syracuse before the tournament moves to Garden City Community College on Thursday. From the corner, Mendoza off the mark, but Mendoza has it back out on the wing. She'll set it up top. 3 from the right side. Off the back iron, it won't go. And another offensive rebound by Southwestern Heights. Lindanas Puentes drives through the paint. Shot by Leslie Garcia, too strong, and the rebound and the putback is good by Mariah Mendoza. Weibert with it out front, now looking for help. She's trapped in the corner. And a timeout called by Deerfield. 4:53 to play. Full timeout called by the Lady Spartans, 4:53. At the conclusion of this game, we will give the game totals, and then we will sign off, and then sign back in with a new stream. And of course, that it will be Lakin and Elkhart in our second game here of the day. This is the first of 4 broadcasts on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Deerfield basketball on the near sideline. Intended for Opeza and stolen away by Caitlin Reese. Reese up the floor to Mendoza. 3 from the left side. It's off the mark. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Spartans. Reese has it blocked by Orpeza. Putback is short. Orpeza with the rebound. Orpeza drive, short baseline, gets the roll. Three from the right corner.
2.
That was a 2 by Lindonis Puentes. Nice catch there. We don't want to get all confused again, right?
Worst shot in basketball. Toes on the line.
Yep. But you know what, though? I don't have as much problem with it because it irritates the crap out of me when they look at the floor to make sure their toes are behind it. The foul against Deerfield.
You should just know.
That will go against Bryn Harmon. That's her first.
Spatial awareness.
Well, you know what? A lot of players probably do have that awareness on the floor that they know they're there. But the ones that actually look down and will take a step back, you're worried about stats when you do that. That's all you're worried about.
Hey, that's one more point.
Well, maybe so. But
and if I'm going to lose that one more point by 1 inch, I'm going to be really mad.
Well, then guess what? You need to know where you're at on the floor, right?
Exactly.
Juarez dribbles out front. In the corner, Puentes. And a whistle on the play. That foul will go against Astrid Gardea. Her third foul.
Deerfield is out of timeouts, by the way.
Yes.
I didn't know if you said that. I didn't have the headphones on for a while.
Well, I didn't say it, but I knew it.
Okay.
But they're not keeping it on the scoreboard, but I knew they'd called, for one, they've called plenty.
Yeah.
Jaslyn Juarez with the 3 that time. Clock running at 2:20. Near steal out front and a traveling violation. It will be a turnover. It'll go back to Southwestern Heights.
Camera hasn't been bad. Had a couple flickers, but I think once we get some WD-40 on it, it'll be good for the rest of the week. I just think it gets stuck.
Foul against Deerfield will go against Lujan. Free throw attempt by Brooke Basham. First one off the mark, second one upcoming. And the second one in and out as well. Orpeza with the rebound. Brings it across the timeline. .110 remaining in our ball game.
Score for the other game is 55-23. Leota leading with under a minute left.
Okay.
So most likely them being the winner of that game.
So that will be, let's see, Wichita County will take on the winner of Syracuse and
Stanton County.
Stanton County. Gardea drives right side. Now reverses the floor. Off balance shot off the glass and a foul called. The foul will go against Jackie De La Torre. And
Final in that game, 55-27 if you want to write it down.
55-27, okay. Ball knocked away. Last touch by Deerfield, and Southwestern Heights will have it for the final 4 seconds of this contest. And that'll do it. Our final here. Southwestern Heights 67, Deerfield 11. And here are the totals before we sign off real quick. Leading the way for Deerfield was Ashley Hernandez with a 3-pointer. Ashley Weibert with 2, Sol Orpeza with 2, along with Brenda Harper with 2 as well. Astrid Gardea with 1, and Yasleen Lujan with 1 point. For the Lady Mustangs, who improved to 10-1 on this season, they were led by Layla Kisner with 20 points, Juanita Puentes with 19. And I'll just read down the list from here. Caitlin Reese with 7, Mariah Mendoza with 5, Leslie Garcia with 4, Melanie Cox with 5, Jaslyn Juarez with 3, and Lindanas Puentes with 2. From the free throw line, Deerfield was 2 of 8 from the stripe. And for Southwestern Heights, they were 4 of 6 on the day from the free throw line. Deerfield will fall to the consolation bracket on Thursday in the East Gym at Garden City Community College. They will await the loser of the Lakin Elkhart game, which is coming up here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. And Southwestern Heights, of course, in the winter semifinal, they will await the winner of our upcoming game. So for Jared Hendricks on our production computer, Kaylin King, our color analyst, I'm Brett Hendricks. Thanks for joining us. Glad you got to watch the opening round contest, and we still have more to come. Don't go away. We'll be back in about 12, 13 minutes for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball.